Okay, Assalamu alaikum. طبعا we started discussing the English in the British ISLs or ILS, the source of word and the meaning of meaning. And we said that some resources have contributed to English language vocabulary. And we started tracing the history of the English language and how vocabulary developed in different ages and different periods of the English language. And we started with the Old English period. The main idea that we discussed is that the Celtic, which was the indigenous, let's say, language of the people in Britain, which is Celtic, was one of the languages that contributed to the English language, but its contribution was not so that great, was not so great. And then we have the Latin word, and the Latin word يعني contributed to the English language to a good extent. And also the Old Norse or the Norseman language, or the languages that, or the varieties that the Vikings brought with them when they came or invaded Britain. And then we moved to the Middle English period, and we said that if the French language contributed a lot to the to the English language, sorry. And we, let's say, we mentioned and we listed some words and vocabularies that were taken from French into English. And some of these French words were related to fashion, to art and literature, learning, law and administration, military, and church. And basically, it was used in, let's say, officially, and it was used by prestigious social classes. And so that at that time, it was not used in everyday life communication. But later, these words were adopted as uh, vocabulary items in the English language system and became part of it. But these borrowed words were phonologically adapted to suit the phonetic system of the English language. For example, we have the word verdicate, for example, verdicate in English, but in Spanish and French we would say verde. So this phonological adaptation became to suit the phonetic system of the English language.